I swear, I just heard a voice.
Oh my God, please be careful. This is the portrait of Lady Grey. Her apparition has been known to come out of that portrait. God, that's not me.
We both heard
I heard it.
On stage, are you here? Did you hear that?
No. I keep thinking I can hear noises coming from down there. Where the hell did that come from?
I'm just panicking slightly here.
I don't want to stand too close to that in case it grabs my feet. I can't run.
Don't run. Stay calm.
John Sage, are you with me? What was that? You better not leave me.
It is getting really cold where I am. We thought we'd have a little walk down to the hanging tree.
Yeah, it's incredibly spooky out here.
I can't see a damn thing now. Where's the hanging trees? Maybe they're all hanging trees. Keep moving back.
Oh my God.
So I'm sure it's going to get very creepy once the lights go out.
In the wind-swept wilds of Northumberland in the north of England stands a castle steeped in chilling history. Once a ruthless fortress where captured Scots were tortured for secrets, its walls still echo with pain and betrayal. Deep in the belly of the castle lies the infamous torture chamber, sealed long ago, its entrance known only to the current owner. Inside, the tools of torment remain, silent relics of agony and suffering. Beyond the castle, the horrors continue. The trees groan with a tragic weight, whispering the names of those who perish beneath their limbs. They creak with sorrow where the spirits of the hanged still sway in the wind. This is no ordinary fortress. It is a prison for lost souls, where the veil between worlds is thin, and the hidden secrets begin to be unearthed by those daring enough to seek them. Welcome to Chillingham, the world's most haunted castle.
6 years ago, we visited Chillingham Castle for the first time, but this time we're staying overnight in the infamous Grey apartment. While preparing to film our apartment tour, things took an unexpected turn for Craig. Oh my God, please be careful. What did you trip over? Oh, babe, maybe you should be inside and I should come up the stairs.
But once I recovered my cool, I suddenly heard a strange noise coming from the tower.
There's no one upstairs, she said that.
We decided to investigate, and I was sure to make sure Tori went first.
Is it coming from up or down?
Definitely up.
Coming from upstairs. Let's go and have a look. Oh, there's a bird.
That's what I said, it's a bird.
Oh, he's trapped. All right, come on.
Yeah, you could try opening the window. I don't think that window opens.
What about this top one? I don't know, that won't open, there's nothing on there. We might have to tell someone so we can come out. We worked with Chillingham's caretaker to rescue the trapped bird. And with that, it was on with the tour. Welcome.
Hello.
Come on in and have a poke about.
I swear, I just heard a voice.
What, out
Did
there?
you? Yeah, did you hear that?
No.
It's-
Are you sure it's not that bird?
Well, the bird's making a load of flapping noises, but I heard like a human male voice go,
Was it you trying to get up the stairs again?
yeah. Basically.
Right, where do you want to start?
I think we should start in there.
Okay, come with me. This is the portrait of Lady Grey, and she's been known to, her apparition has been known to come out of that portrait and wander across this living area.
Wow.
Guests and staff have seen it happen. So, she's quite pretty, isn't she?
Yeah.
Bit of a looker.
Bit of a looker.
Probably one of my favourite pieces in here, actually.
It's because you're dirty.
You've got a elephant foot trash can.
Is it real?
I don't know. Feels quite leathery.
It's kind of cool and cruel, all in one. A nice table as well for banqueting.
Yeah. Oh, we do have a night vision
Oh yeah.
camera on top of the fridge filming the whole of that area. So if we do capture anything,
Yeah. Then we've got it on camera, haven't we?
we'll let you know.
Do you know who that is, by the way?
Yeah, that's Lord Grey, her husband.
He looks a bit dandy to me.
A very tiny hand.
Oh yeah, it's got tiny
And a
hands.
very disapproving look.
Yeah.
So your main bathroom's in there. It's nothing special really. And this is, I suppose.
I recognise this room. We ate pot noodle in there earlier. I think we should cheers. And down the hatch they go. Is this room associated with any hauntings that you know of?
I know a lot of them get scared in here.
Yeah, they do.
And they say it's got a really creepy feel to it.
At
Obviously,
night. At the moment, it doesn't look very creepy, but
yeah, it feels quite nice and calm.
yeah.
You know, at the moment. I mean, it might change later on once, you know, because there's no lights or anything out there. So I presume that's going to get real dark
Real quick.
real quick. Yeah, but the main character bedroom is just up this tiny
Have
flight
you
of
seen
stairs.
that creepy little window there? What's that about?
And this is your
Your 4-poster delight.
character castle room. I mean, if you're coming to stay at Chillingham, this is the room you want to be in, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
But you do feel like you're like real, like somewhere
Opulent.
really, yeah, like proper old though, you know, and like
Yeah.
movie set like.
It does feel like a movie
It
set.
does, yeah. I think that wardrobe door over there, that wardrobe is meant to do some weird stuff, and it opens by itself apparently. And
Is that what you read in the guest book as well?
I did, yeah. I've had a little tug on them, and it doesn't seem like they come open easily, but that's all right because that's your side of the bed. So.
Wicked. Oh,
And then
as a revenge, guess what this bed has? Oh, a nice gap underneath where a monster could hide.
No, there's not, is there?
There is. Look at that. That's a gap and a half.
Oh no, I'm not getting out of bed to go to the toilet tonight then, in
And
case
we all know who's scared of gaps, don't we, Tori? Eh?
the goblins might get my ankles.
What's that door?
And behind here is, I suppose you'd call it like your ensuite. A bit basic, but
It's a bit original.
cool and quirky though.
What's behind that door?
Ah. Now behind here, there is a little corridor with a set of stairs leading up to the pink room.
Right.
And the pink room is where they found that blue boy buried in the walls.
Okay.
And legend has it that at midnight you can hear a small child crying and whimpering from in this sort of general area. Unfortunately, we can't get through there.
No.
It is locked,
Yeah.
which is a bit of a shame, but still
Shall
quite
we
cool.
listen out for the
Oh, God,
whales
yeah.
at midnight?
Definitely.
Let's add that to the list.
Maybe we'll get the EVP running and see if we capture anything.
So that's it. That's the apartment tour done. It's a cosy place. I'm sure it's going to get very creepy once the lights go out. So let's see what happens.
Back in 2018, we decided to do some calling out in the Edward I room after staff told us it was a hotspot for ghostly activity.
Legend has it that John Sage executed 2 children in this room, leaving behind an infamy that lingers to this very day.
I started calling out to John Sage, hoping to get some kind of reaction. Knock if you're here. If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of tapping on wood. Was something responding to my calls? If you're here, John Sage, knock once.
As soon as Tori asked for a response, the camera just died. This never happened before or after this event.
We need you to do that again, because the camera just died the second you said if you're here. Knock once and the camera just flipped.
Some people say John Sage had a dislike for women, so I decided to push his buttons a little.
John, do you like women? Not once for yes.
We both heard
I heard
that.
it.
I'm going back on the GoPro to if that heard it.
Was this more forceful bang a sign that things were escalating? What we captured next will shock you.
John Sage, are you here? Knock once for yes.
When we look back at the footage, we notice a transparent orb takes flight near the head of the table. And bizarrely, it seems to be shaped like a bat.
John Sage, are you here? Knock once for yes. John Sage, are you here? John Sage, are you here? John Sage, are you here?
What do you think we caught in the footage? Was it the start of an apparition? Let us know what you think in the comments. We decided to return to the Edward I room once again. Would the spirits of the castle remember us?
Some say the room is haunted by a violent spirit, perhaps the spirit of John Sage himself.
Others say the room is haunted by the ghost of the Radiant Boy, and even Lady Grey herself.
All we know is the room has an eerie stillness and feels disturbed somehow.
John Sage, are you with us in this room? Can you make something move? Can you knock something off the table? Or show yourself to us?
So a member of staff was telling us that they did see, out the corner of their eye, someone in a tri-corner hat in 17th century clothing with blood all down one side of his face, standing in this very doorway. He only saw it for a fleeting second, but when he told Sir Humphrey recognised the ghost and said, yeah, we see him all the time. And then that doorway in the corner just over there is also associated with strong paranormal activity. I think there's been sightings as well of physical manifestations just into that corner, which I think goes down into a staircase. Oh, it's an engine.
Oh my God!
I thought that was it. I thought that was you, John. Clearly not as brave this time, and definitely not as much activity as we got last time. But let's carry on the tour.
Despite our best efforts to reach out to them, the spirits of the castle did not want to talk.
We decided to wait for dark and investigate another location where we had some activity back in 2018, the castle's dungeon.
While reviewing the dungeon footage, we caught what sounds like a raspy male voice. And it sounds like it says, "He's sick."
Apparently there's markings on the door. This is pretty cool.
This is a very small space, and I'm a very big man. Fucking hell.
Yeah, be really careful. I just nearly broke my ankle.
I can see it.
You can see me. Oh, my torch was on and it's crapped out again. The electrics are playing havoc here.
Strange electrical activity is common at Chillingham. Check out our investigation into the electrical disturbances at the castle.
So, we're in the dungeon at Chillingham Castle, and just below me is an oubliette, which is a hole basically in the ground where they used to throw prisoners down alive, and they just leave them there. And oubliette just means basically hole where you forget about people, and that's what they would do. They would leave them down there, they would starve to death. So we're going to do some calling out, see if we get anything.
Let's do it.
Is there anybody with us in the dungeon? Are there any prisoners here that want to communicate with us? If there is anybody here, could you make a noise and make your presence known? Can you make my device flash? See, it's working again now. That's really creepy. I don't want to stand too close to that in case something grabs my feet.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Shh. What was that?
What do you hear?
Like really gentle tapping. It sounded like it come from down there. Is there anybody with us?
What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Please tell me that was you. We suspected it might be the teenagers we'd seen earlier, daring each other to explore the castle after dark. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. I'm just panicking slightly here.
I can't run because the floor's uneven and
Don't run. Just stay still. Stay calm.
From then on, we were both nervous that they might lock us in as a prank, and we knew we'd have little chance of stopping them wedged in such a small space.
The thought of spending the night in that cold, cramped space was not an option.
I'm a little bit nervous now.
You're not the bloody one standing in the dungeon with no way out.
Sorry, not that I want to run, but...
You better not leave me.
Oh, that was me. I broke wind.
God's sake. That was the most terrifying thing I think I've ever heard in my life. I keep thinking I can hear noises coming from down there. I could hear strange noises coming from the oubliette below, and it was freaking me out. John Sage, are you with me?
It's getting colder.
What the hell was that?
I heard that.
What was that?
I don't know, but it sounded a bit like a sort of growly grunt thing.
Yeah.
It is getting really cold where I am. It's getting colder. It's getting colder. It's getting colder.
What was that? I really hope that got on camera.
Are you getting colder?
Yeah.
It is getting really cold where I am.
The strange grunting sound and the cramped dungeon had us both feeling chilled to the bone, so we decided to investigate Chillingham's infamous hanging tree woods.
Legend says the trees around Chillingham Castle were used for horrific executions. Do these poor souls still linger in the woods to this day?
So we thought we'd have a little walk down to the hanging tree. And down there's some lights, but the torches are not working very well.
Our torches were barely able to cut through the inky gloom of Chillingham's woods, and they were cutting out on us thanks to Chillingham's strange power over electronics.
Your eyes play tricks. It looks like movement.
Yeah, it's incredibly spooky out here.
Yeah, I can't see a damn thing now.
No.
Where's the hanging trees? Maybe they're all hanging trees.
Well, they're the long lying ones, Ruby.
I think we should push on a little bit further. Just down to those lights on that bridge. I wonder what that is. Do you reckon that's an apartment?
Yeah,
That actually does look pretty cool. And that water sounds so nice. Very comforting, isn't it? The sound of water. Terrifying if you fell in. Comforting if you don't.
We were super cautious not to get lost, as we had already woken Chillingham's caretaker to help us rescue our drone from a 40-foot tree earlier in the evening.
Yes, that's the same caretaker who helped us rescue the bird from earlier. I'm sure another call from us was the last thing he needed today.
Roots, be careful on the floor, baby. Keep move back.
Oh my god, it scared the
Move back.
Jesus out of me.
You don't want to mess with them, babe. They're really vicious.
Unbeknownst to us, we'd disturbed a pair of Chillingham's badgers and they were not pleased to see us.
I thought that was a ghost growling at me.
Yeah, so did I. Now that was fun.
Clean pair of pants, please. With our adrenaline pumping after the badger attack, we decided to head back to investigate the grey apartment.
So it's midnight right now. We're just on our way into the room to see if we can hear the wailing cries of the blue boy.
Guests at Chillingham have reported the eerie cries of a child at midnight, echoing through the walls from the pink room.
As the sounds fade, a glowing light appears near the bed, giving rise to the ghost's other name, the Radiant Boy.
Well, that's 2 minutes, guys. Absolutely nothing heard from the blue boy. I think we'll carry on investigating in the other room. So Tori's just trying some dowsing rods.
Dowsing rods are believed to tune into natural energy fields, particularly from water and minerals underground.
Some paranormal researchers use them to detect supernatural energy and spirit activity.
Oh, I could be getting this right
Yeah.
by Lady Grace portrait.
They're crossing.
Yeah, right in front of it.
They react by crossing or moving when exposed to unseen forces.
Lady Grey, are you with us in the grey apartment? Yeah, look, as soon as I walk away from it,
Come back and walk towards it.
The rods were reacting very strongly to the painting of the Grey Lady. Were they detecting an energy force?
That is pretty cool.
and
Oh, yeah.
the housekeeper told us, didn't she, that there was activity.
Yeah, right by the fire.
So the two active spots that we know about in this apartment, like the dowsing rods have both, oh my god, that's not me, have both crossed where those paranormal activity is supposed to be sort of more prolific, you know?
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
With the investigations over, we decided to get some sleep and let the night vision camera take over.
Good morning. So it was an uneventful night, unfortunately. We slept completely peacefully. Nothing went bump in the night at all.
Or so we thought. When we reviewed the night vision footage, we noticed something very strange happening near the painting of the Grey Lady.
There appears to be some kind of orb that flies out of the painting. Could it be the ghost of the Grey Lady? Or was it just an insect in the wrong place at the wrong time?
What do you think it is? Let us know in the comments.